Defeats to South Africa and Bangladesh mean Sri Lanka are already in must-win territory. What can we expect as they take on Nepal in Lauderhill, Florida? We build up to that game on Maruti Suzuki Arena, presents ESPN Cricket for Timeout, powered by Dish TV Watcho, with Parvez Maroof here to set that game up for us. Thank you so much for your time, Parvez. This is not where Sri Lanka would have hoped to be 1 week into the tournament, but it's pretty much now or never. The batters haven't turned up yet, but they'd be happy to move away from the drop-in pitches of Dallas and New York to play in Florida.
Yes, do or die situation for Sri Lanka. They are the ones who to blame themselves, to be honest, the situation they are in. And they will be very happy to move away from New York. Dallas was excellent pitch. I just thought Sri Lanka batted poorly in the game against Bangladesh. Small ground, lovely pitch to bat on, but Sri Lanka just couldn't do it. And Lauderhill, that's where Sri Lanka played their two of their warm-up games against Netherlands and Ireland. So they will have some sort of an idea how this pitch behaves. But remember, this is going to be a night game against Nepal, so the conditions will be different. The two practice game was a day game. So all to play for. Sri Lanka under pressure. They need to win. They need to win big. And hopefully, the weather god stays away and we can have a game.
Yeah, weather is another factor which could be against Sri Lanka in this one. Lots of rain around in Florida over the past week. But from those warm-up games that you saw, what can we expect from what is the latest venue at this World Cup?
The feedback I got from a few of the management in the team was that daytime it is quite slow. Once the ball gets older, it just doesn't come on to the bat. I mean, you expect that up in Miami, but I think night games can be a bit tricky. Not too sure how he's going to play, and the light towers isn't that the greatest when it comes to international standard. But it's okay if the Sri Lankan team has had a practice session under lights, and it's quite average. That's been told to me as well. So I'm not sure. It's going to be a night game. Conditions are going to be different, but Sri Lanka, whatever they do, they need to adapt quickly as possible. If not, they'll be putting them under so much pressure against a decent looking Nepal side. I mean, if you take a look at their history, associate level, they have done really well. And there are some quality players in that team, which I've known for a long time. So I'm sure they'll be fancying their chances to put some pressure on the Sri Lankans.
As far as team composition goes for Sri Lanka, any changes with rain around? You'd want an extra seamer, perhaps?
100%. I've been saying it ever since we played the first game against South Africa, that Dushman Chamira, in my opinion, should got to be in this side. I mean, ideally, he should have played the first two games because the bounce was much more up in New York and Dallas. Miami, as we said, conditions not too sure, but still, I'll be tempted to have the Dushman Chamira in the side, especially he could bowl 140. He can extract that extra bounce against Nepal. I mean, won't be exposed to playing raw pace when it comes to Matisha Patirana and Dushman Chamira. So I'll be very, very tempted to get Dushman Chamira in. I mean, if he gets in, who drops out? So that's a big question. I would reckon either Mahesh Theekshana as a spinner, or else drop a batsman. Just go for the kill, because Sri Lanka is quite comfortable playing 5 batters, 3 all-rounders, 3 bowlers in the last 6 to 7 months, what the T20 games where they have been successful. But the situation demands to get a proper bowler in. So this is where it gets trickier. Dhushman Tushara bowling really well. Matisha Patirana X factor against Nepal. I think he will definitely play. Dushman Chamira has to play, but where does he fit in? So I reckon it's going to be Theekshana or one of the batsmen. For my liking, I'll probably go one batsman lesser and one bowler full. Try and get them all out as soon as possible.
All right. And tell us a bit about what we can expect from Nepal in terms of personnel. Which are the ways in which they will look to hurt Sri Lanka?
They've got a decent side. When it comes to opening, Sheikh and Kushal Bhurtel are very experienced. They're solid, and they can be really good on their day. So I think they have a very big responsibility to get them off to a good start. And they got their inspirational leader, Rohit Paudel, coming at number 4. He's someone that has led the team very well. And they got the experience of Karan Casey and Sompal Kami and Abhinash Bora in their seam department. They have done decently well in associate cricket. Sagar Dakkal is a left-arm spinner who's quite steady, and he bowls wicket to wicket. He doesn't give much away to the batsman. So I reckon it's a decent side. It's all about how you start against teams like Nepal, and also one more player. He's Gulshan Kumar Jha, another all-rounder who has made a name for himself in associate cricket. So I reckon it's very important Sri Lanka starts with whether they bat or bowl. They had to mean business from the first ball. And never write off Nepal. They have a very, very decent side when it comes to Asociated cricket. And as we've seen in this World Cup, the minor teams have given big headaches to much fancy teams. So, expect nothing less from Nepal.
Right. I know the first two games have made for difficult viewing from a Sri Lankan perspective. So I'll wish you well for this one, Parvez, and really wish that rain does not play a part in this one. Thank you so much for setting up this game for us.
Cheers. Yes, it's not been easier, and hopefully Sri Lanka will get off to a good start.
Introducing the epic new Swift. Time to go swifting.
वॉचो ऐप पे देखो एक OTT के दाम पे सारे OTT शान से।
Watch